Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. Wherever you are right now, just take a moment here and check this out, because we're saying, what if one small shift in your life could actually transform the way you navigate life's hardest seasons? Well, our next guest, Theresa Bruno, she says being curious and asking the right questions is actually in the midst of a crisis is actually a key. Theresa, welcome to Daily Flash. You're talking about curiosity. It killed many cats, but I'm sure that it's actually helped a lot. You say curiosity over judgment is very important, right? And that judgment actually keeps us a little stuck, though. Tell us more about that.
Mhm. Yeah. And just a little context for your viewers. I'm coming from a 5 year survival from, really tough situation, losing my husband and
Mm,
shuttering a business. And, I think we often sit in places of such shame, and shame and judgment are kind of partners. They walk hand in hand.
yeah.
And what I've learned along the way, and I made a whole lot of mistakes to learn some lessons, is that, you know, judgment really keeps us isolated. We're turning in on ourselves. We're not saying, okay, I'm in a tough situation, but what can this teach me? We're judging ourselves. We're saying, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? What if I had done something different? Oh, I'm, so unhappy with myself today because I didn't do X, X, and X. So we stay in these places of being very much turned in on
Yeah.
ourselves. And two things happen with shame and judgment. They do keep us in isolation. And I just can't say enough about how important it is in anything that you're going through to have some community around you, community you trust. Because I believe you don't have to have gone through great tragedy to be in a survival journey today. I feel like everybody in some way is carrying some kind of pain.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, and if you have people you can trust, and I don't mean go splatter your stuff to the world, but if you have one friend, one family member who can sit with you in that pain, who cannot be there to fix you, not be there to judge it, but just sit with you in it, when we share our pain, it lessens its power. That just works every single time.
Okay.
And the minute you begin to get out of isolation, the judgment tends to kind of start falling away. And I truly think one of the most beautiful things we can do in our lives is to just be curious.
Well,
So,
and again, that's how we learn. I mean, I think, like as Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge, and curiosity brings with it imagination as well. And you say that it also, that curiosity will bring space for growing. So, what's some of the
Mhm.
questions we should actually be asking?
Well, let's take just an everyday situation. You come into work this morning and your coworker, it just is on your nerves, annoying you, maybe
She is.
saying
Every
something that
morning she does, by the way. I'm joking.
whoever she is, I'm so sorry.
It's Andrea.
It's
I
okay.
love her to
I
death.
deal with it.
Instead of just turning on her and going, oh my gosh, she's in a grouchy mood this morning. And what did I do to deserve that? To be curious is to go, wonder what's going on with her today. I
Yeah.
wonder what he's going through today. And it softens you. It immediately helps you not be so, angry and wrought up and ready to fight through your day. And it also gives you the opportunity to maybe, kind of ask how she's doing. Is there
Indeed.
anything you can do to help her? And then you create just a stronger bond with, you know, a friendship.
We have about a minute left, so we need to go. I want to make sure we get all of these through here. You say obviously it builds that compassion, is what you're speaking of, but it also brings other things along with it, which is really helping bring that compassion and seeing other people's point of view, and it makes us like, okay, I can see how she feels that way. Compassion.
Yeah.
Does everybody have compassion? Because there's some people I've been like, can you have any? Can anybody develop compassion?
I would say yes. I'm not an expert on that, but I would say that I think we all have within our beings compassion. And the wonderful trick, and I sort of alluded to it a minute ago, is when you're not judging yourself so harshly,
Yeah.
you immediately are not judging others so harshly. When you have compassion for yourself, so start with you, start with being kind to yourself.
Theresa, thank you so much for this great, important information. If you want more info, you can check out our podcast. Go to theresabruno.net. Thanks so much, Theresa.
Thank you.